Hi there. Good morning. Sunday morning. Ooh, leaned in a little too far at that point. Okay. So here I am again. We had our first night out last night at going to the symphony with our subscription tickets, and that was an interesting evening. Trying to figure out what to wear that I could get on easily, and that when I went to the restroom, I could get it back on again. Um, all this little stuff that you just don't even think about on a normal day-to-day basis. It's quite mind-boggling, and I'm really, really getting sick of it. But not a hell of a lot I can do about it. So just gonna muddle through and get through the next 4.5 weeks, I guess, because it's 4 weeks from Thursday that I go back to the doctor. Um, Even though I'm sure it will be healed before then, but that was when they wanted me to come back in. And it figures that the Monday before that is a holiday, so that didn't help matters either. Okay, enough bitching and moaning here. So, the other thing I thought I would say is that what I've really noticed since doing this is just how things in my overall body have changed. Like my hair has gotten a lot grayer than it was. And I had some gray, I mean, don't get me wrong, but I've got a hell of a lot more gray now than I did then. And my hair just is kind of limp and yucky no matter what I do with it. Um, and on top of that, it just seems like I've lost muscle mass, and I can understand that on the right side since I haven't been working out, but or even really using it very much. But on the left side, I've got a few free weights that I've been kind of working with, and also, I've been doing some leg exercises and things like that. But it just seems that I don't know, I just all of a sudden it's only been not even 2 weeks, it'll be 2 weeks tomorrow. And it's like all the muscle mass is just like drained away. So, um, and the interesting part is that when I try and do some of the free weights with my left arm, um, and if I get too high of a weight, I mean, I'm talking about even like 5 pounds in doing just up and down kinds of stuff, that I can feel it in the ligaments on the other side. So it really is such a visceral way of seeing how everything in your body really is all connected. It's I won't say it's a wake-up call, it's just kind of a verification or validation of everything that people talk about, in that we are a whole system and a whole body, and you can't just do one thing or another and expect that to help the whole body. It does, but you really need to do everything as a whole and look at it as a whole and work on it as a whole. So that's my aha for the last couple of days. That's about it. Just hanging out at home. If you're wondering why I've always got the same shirt on, it's because I only have one or two shirts that button down the front that are short sleeve. Um, and so they're getting a lot of washing and wearing because I don't want to buy a whole new total wardrobe. Although I do have another shirt coming, so that's going to be very exciting. Um, most of the shirts, I should say, the only shirts I had before that were buttoned down were long sleeve, and even then, I think I only have two or three of them, and never wore them all that much. But as if and when it starts to get cooler around here, today is cooler, but that means it's only 80 instead of 90. Um, but hopefully, I will be past this and out of my sling and I can go back to my normal routine before the really cold and rainy season comes in. So that's my hope. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Okay, that's it for today, and I will see you all tomorrow. I would be happy to have any kind of comments, and just if anybody's watching this, I would really appreciate hearing what you think about it. And thanks, and see you tomorrow.